My necklace is on backwards-ish, but yeah, what's going on, guys? What's going on with Pickles? Jasmine, my daughter, was just at my mom's house overnight. She was supposed to only be there from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. approximately, but Jasmine fell asleep at 9 p.m., so my mom just kept her as she kept waking up through the night and then brought her early this morning. When I woke up to check on Jasmine, ooh. When I woke up to check on the baby, her diaper was soaked. It was soaking wet, super wet. You don't get no wetter than that. Shake up these after I throw some salt on them. Turn off the grease trap. Off. Takes a second because of the greasiness. But yeah, like I said, she was soaking wet, and I changed her whole outfit, changed her diaper, and then I started sweeping up my bedroom because I was sick of walking on crumbs. I don't know about any of you guys if you walk around your house barefoot, but the crumbs get annoying and old real quick. So I swept those up, and then it occurred to me maybe I should be vlogging, especially since I already threw the bacon in the oven. Ooh, that bacon is crispy. I literally only closed the oven for like another second more and they're already turning black. Look at that. Some of them barely even survived, I would say. Anyways, let those cool off for a little bit. Yeah, when I threw in the bacon, it occurred to me I should be recording, getting this stuff done so you guys can watch the vlog. Some people have been asking me how the wedding went, more details. The wedding was great. Nick and I, you know, we became one. This is the ring. I got a new engagement ring because my old engagement ring, one of the diamonds popped out, one of the 1/4 carat cut diamonds. So we got this new one, which is blue. It's not regular clear. And then this wedding band, which I already had, just never used to actually get married. I stepped outside because it's nice out here. It's like just rained kind of energy out here, so it's pretty nice. I making breakfast. As you guys can see, I'm gonna throw some biscuits in the oven after the bacon. I turned the oven down to 350 so I can make the biscuits, and then once I get the biscuits made, I'm gonna do the ham, bacon, cheese, egg, and potentially tater tots. The tater tots can go in or be eaten as a side. It just depends on the person eating. But yeah, that's what I'm about to make for breakfast today. I figured I'd vlog a little bit of it for you guys. I got my nails done when I went to go get married. They were supposed to be French tip, but I have like rounded fingernails. So they're French tipped, but rounded. I actually like them. I've been getting more used to them because I've never seen French tip rounded nails, but voila, first to do it, you girl. Just kidding, I'm probably not the first to do it, but everything's been going good so far. Nick and I have had almost a week, it'll be a week tomorrow, of no fighting. We have been fighting consistently for, I don't even know how long at this point, so hitting a week of no fighting is great. He's been taking care of business around the house, doing what he needs to do, making sure the sink stays clean, making sure the baby stays good. I mean, today obviously is different because we both weren't taking care of her, and then my mom just brought her in the middle of the morning. But half of Nick's family came, his dad's side came, his dad, his sister, his dad's sister, and his dad's mom. So me, mom, Mike, and Shay. We had all of them come, but Nick's, mom, who has, custody of his 4 siblings, because none of Nick's siblings are full blood to him. They're all half siblings. So he's got his 2 brothers who are younger than him, but older than his younger 2 siblings. And then he's got his 2 younger siblings, his half black siblings, his white siblings, and then, Nick is a 1/4 black or whatever. So yeah, they didn't get to make it, and we're gonna plan a trip out to South Carolina, which is where they stay, between June or July, something. I'm planning after my granny's birthday because we want to stay in town for my granny's birthday, whatever. And yeah, we wanted to make them feel more included since they didn't get to see us say our vows. We're gonna, renew our vows in front of them. Not renew them, but like reread them. We sent them the wedding video. You guys, if you're not aware, there's a wedding video on my YouTube page. I think it's vlog 53 or something. So it just says wedding. You can check that out if you already want to. You want to see the vows, you want to see the ceremony. The ceremony took place in my mom's backyard, my mom and dad's backyard. They have a pool back there and like some concrete area. So we got married on the concrete area by the water fountain. The water fountain was off. My mom dressed it to be very like altar-y. I got the minister on Thumbtack, which is just an app where you get professionals. Yeah, and it was good. I found a like-minded minister, and it worked out pretty well. I tipped him because his fees were like $185 for the ceremony, but because somebody tipped him really well for his last wedding or whatever, he was spreading the love and making him half off for the next couple of couples. So I gave him a tip so that he could go and bless the next couple or whatever, because he's a good guy. He's very sweet. So that went well. You know, this was the first time Nick's dad, his grandma, and this is his black family members, they had finally like integrated into my family. Mike, Nick's dad, had hung out with my parents before, had met, you know, my grandma before, and passing by instance. So for them to all kind of sit down and merge was really nice. The only thing I was missing was, again, Nick's mom, but she lives in a different state, and we planned the wedding like, it was like, okay, let's get married in 3 weeks. Okay, let's start planning. Okay, let's go. Let's boom, 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 boom. So everything just started going. What am I doing? I'm out here too long. I need to get this food going. Okay, let's check the bacon. Looks pretty crispy. Yeah, the bacon's definitely on the crispier side, but it's going on a sandwich, so some of them bend. Bending is the test. Do they bend? So this one's a pretty L. I'll give it to Nick. Anyways, now that the oven is turned down, I'm gonna layer the biscuits. Get some foil. So I got the foil and I got the biscuits on there. These extra biscuits are gonna be made into pigs in a blanket, because I don't like making like too much of the same thing. Get bored of it real quick. So I'm gonna make these biscuits, and they're gonna go with the bacon and whatnot. And then I'm gonna start forming these pigs in about 5 minutes once this is all cooked up. Again, sorry I had to run back in here, but the wedding went fine. Everybody merged well. My maid of honor was supposed to be my best friend, Victoria. She unfortunately had some family issues going on. She couldn't make it due to, you know, a health decline in one of her family members. So I had my brother step in as my maid of honor, man of honor, and he did great. He was the ring bearer as well, and he brought my marriage license because I forgot my marriage license. I pulled up to my mom's house at 2 o'clock. The wedding was at 6 o'clock, really 7 o'clock, because you had to account for everybody coming and being late because we are. Anyways, yeah, my brother bought the marriage license because even when Nick came 4 hours after me, he also forgot it. So my brother lives here with us, as y'all know, and I told him to run to my bedroom real quick, grab it on the way over to the wedding. And he hit traffic really bad, so I was worried he wouldn't make it, and then he ended up making it, and it was all good. You know, a lot of the details are not spared if you watch the wedding video, because it's like you were actually there. I had one of my best friends filming the whole thing, Justin. He's an excellent videographer, excuse me. I was going to say cinematographer, but then videographer came out, so I said video. Anyway, life's good. I'll check back in with y'all after some of this food's made, because my head is starting to spin smelling all this deliciousness. Seriously. I'm so mad that I didn't take the bacon out sooner. I'm really pressed about it because it looked perfect, and I was like, let me just leave it another minute, and now it's charcoal. Jasmine's tired. She's wrapping herself in blankets, getting ready for sleep. Hi. Hi. Go to sleep. I know you're tired. You can tell she's tired the way she's all laying out. She coming. She coming to get me. Mwah. My sweetie bear. So I am getting ready to make some eggs. If you make some fried eggs or whatever, they are good for in the middle of the sandwich. So it's gonna be ham, egg, bacon, whatever. Sorry, this screen's a little dirty. I got some cooking spray on it. But in other news, I have a huge vagina pimple, and it hurts so bad. It's on my right vagina lip, and it's so big, like it hurt, like it's the size of like 4 pimples in one, and it's hurting me. And I wore heels for the wedding, and now I'm super sore in my lower coochie area, and I can't deal. I don't know if this part's gonna get monetized, so that's the tea. I mean, other than that juicy tea, it's been pretty good. I'm gonna get these eggs whipped up. I'm gonna throw some ham on the skillet after, and everything should be good. As you can see, I've got the eggs. So what you do is you crack 2 eggs, splash of milk, and then put your cheese in there. I have cube cheese, so I just cut it up, threw it in there. Now that my skillet's on the warm side, I'm gonna throw it all in. Now, the skillet doesn't need to be piping hot when you throw your eggs in there, especially since the eggs cook really fast. I'll leave mine at like a warm. So, boom, boom, boom. After this egg fully cooks over here, I'm going to throw some ham on the skillet, like maybe 5 pieces of ham, let them brown up, and then serve them on the biscuits. The biscuits have yet to come out of the oven yet, and I need to start forming these pigs in blanket right after this egg cooks. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I was actually trying to get back to my normal live stream schedule for TikTok, but unfortunately Sjiadyasmr with 2 R's was suspended because I was telling you guys that you should support more black people on your For You page, because my For You page is only black people. And if I don't see a black person, I quickly scroll because I only want my For You page to be filled with, you know, underappreciated creators, as well as people that look like me. So I noticed a huge disproportion in, you know, likes. You know, I'll see, let's say, a dancing video with a black person just at their house, and then I'll see the same whitewashed version with a white person at their house, and it's got like 5-6 times the amount of likes. So keep in mind, if the black person got 46,000 likes, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're making a name for themselves. But if that white person that filmed the same thing, but less energy, less work, less thrive, and it got like 500,000 likes, it's like the disproportion is obvious. Another thing is, I'll see GoFundMe's for black people trying to get their rent paid, whatever the case may be, and I'll see a white person say their bunny has a tumor and have like 5 million likes. So those are just the disparities I've seen with my own 2 eyes. You know, feel free to deny it, feel free to click off the video if this conversation makes you uncomfortable, but for me, that's why I go out of my way to support my black people, because we don't get a lot of support out the gate. You know, people are often just scrolling as soon as they see that it's us. So I go out of my way to only support black people, you know, as much as I can. I can't, you know, there's too many white corporations to only, you know, support black people, but I'm doing my best. Support Lolo's Bonnets. She's on TikTok, black bonnet maker. But yeah, that's how I feel. And I expressed that on TikTok Live, and I got suspended for a week for hateful behavior and hate speech. She's doing the most. Anyway, I got suspended for hateful behavior and hate speech, even though I specifically went out of my way to say I'm not dissing white people. You can like white people's content, it's whatever. I just encourage you to go out of your way to support black people. And boom, my stream was cut within 10 minutes. So, just so you guys know, it's super hard being a black person trying to raise awareness about the issues that black people have when it's constantly being, your freedom of speech is constantly being taken from you, and it's constantly being, you know, thrown in your face. Whatever. Anyway, back to the food. The egg is cooking up real good. I'm gonna get ready to flip her in a few. And the biscuits are just about done, maybe 5 more minutes. So that's nice. For the questions that I didn't answer, I am still able to go live on Sjiadyasmring. I can't go live on Sjiadyasmr with 3 R's. That account has been permanently banned from going live for like the past 7 months. Again, Sjiadyasmr 2 R's, no-go until the 21st of March. So yes, I can go live on Sjiadyasmring, I can go live on Instagram, and I can go live here on YouTube, but my views are low on YouTube. I haven't tried out Instagram yet, and Sjiadyasmring is still available. I've just been taking this time where I'm not going live to work on YouTube videos for you guys, give those my 100%, get some 5-minute requests out if they're in the queue, and you know, I just got a 5-minute request this morning, and I still have one in the queue left over from last night. So again, guys, when I'm not live, I am doing other things. I am doing other things related to the channel and the pickles and whatnot. I know lives are the favorite for y'all, but you know, sometimes we just gotta work around it. I can't risk getting suspended on Sjiadyasmring when I've already got 2 out of 3, you know, out of the way. So I have to prioritize the YouTube channel right now. I'll keep y'all updated via Instagram, via YouTube, whatever the case may be, but all I'm saying is I can't go live consistently when stuff like this happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm mainly an ASMR artist, I try to sprinkle my little tidbits of knowledge in there, and I end up getting suspended or banned. Is it worth it to me? Yes, a little bit to get my message out there. Is it super frustrating every single time? Yes, of course it is. But, you know, we're just gonna keep cooking these eggs. We just gonna keep cooking these eggs. So I flipped the egg already. You can see the cheese protruding out. So, just gotta pick that up. Boom. And then I'll turn the skillet off, move the egg somewhere else, and then I'll get the ham cooking over here. And then once the biscuits are done, I'll replace those with the pigs in a blanket. So that's next. Okay, so the pan is clean, pan is cleaner. So I'm gonna non-stick it and throw some ham on there. Sorry about the baby. I'm trying to get this dang ham open, struggling. Okay, so get a couple pieces of ham cooking, because ham is awesome. It's just like bacon when it's fried up properly. Just gonna get some juicy pieces sitting on the skillet here of ham, and then in the meantime I'm gonna get my pigs in a blanket made. So how I make the pigs in a blanket is I just take one of these puppies, flatten it out. I wish I had a plate. Ugh. And these dishes are not clean. Whatever. We're just gonna use the lid to the meat, to the ham. So you smush it down, cut it up, 5 strips. Open up your sausages. It could be any type of sausage. These are the mini sausages I choose to use. Oh my gosh, I just dropped all the ham on the ground. Don't worry, I rinsed off the ham, y'all. I need to dry my hands because dry hands are the key to success for this part. Okay? So throw this in and then wrap it around. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And I will begin collecting in here. Okay? But I gotta take these biscuits out before they burn. And turn the skillet back on. I didn't even realize I turned the skillet off pertaining to the ham. Well, the biscuits look fine. They look good. Just doing what I already told you I was gonna do, which is prepare these pigs in a blanket. I'm gonna remove those biscuits off the foil and then put these puppies over there. So yes, 1 biscuit makes 5 pigs if you cut it properly. If you like your bread thick, you can do 4 pigs. Okay, but I have 2 more biscuits, so that means I'm getting 15 pigs total. Smash. I smash it because the biscuits will thicken up in the oven, so it doesn't really matter about the smashing aspect. I lost my knife. I had a knife. Oh, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they should be relatively even. Doesn't really matter if they're not even as long as you get your 5, but again, some people will do 4. Really doesn't matter. So I'm just wrapping up these pigs. And again, guys, these are super easy, quick meals. This is like maybe like a $5 meal because the biscuits are $2, just under $2, and then these little smokies are like $5. So, you know, you cut that in half because I'm not using it all. It's like a $5 meal. So if you got a big group to feed, that's, you know, this is the move. Anyway, I'm gonna start moving the biscuits because it's that time, biscuit moving time. Things are getting real jam-packed over here. I just got to get these biscuits transferred, and then I can put them in a more reasonable place in a minute. The way I have these biscuits stacked over here is quite ridiculous. Anyways, these are just going to go on that same foil that the biscuits were on. Just spread them out. Spread them. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just spreading them out so that they won't. No, the biscuit fell. It fell. It ended up falling. Lord, I should have seen that coming. Smush. Anyway, I want to put the biscuits in here anyway. Okay, so stay tuned. So I need to flip the ham. Just doing a quick hand flip. Okay, and now I will cover up sausages with bread and then throw them directly in the pan. See, this one could have been thinner, and I could have given some more to the edge piece. But, alas, time's up. So, once I get all this stuff in the oven, it's gonna be over. And then it'll just be a waiting game. This tiny little PC. Y'all definitely see where I could have given more, but it is what it is at this point. Boom. Okay. Got all these pigs in a blanket. And I am gonna throw them in the oven for cooking time of 12 minutes. Or until they're golden brown on top, whatever you prefer. I'm still cooking up this ham, bacon, egg, and tater tots. So everything's gonna just take a minute to throw together, especially once the ham's done and once the pigs in a blanket are done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I'll have the final product for you here in a second, but you know, comment down below what you thought. Comment on, you know, some of the topics I brought up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bye, pickles.